Hello and welcome to this week's Live Local and Loud with me, Kevin Gaughan. On this week's show, I shall be chatting to young singer-songwriter Freya Rose. And we'll also be playing lots of homegrown music by local bands. I hope you're all well. Unfortunately, we're going to start this week's show off with a bit of very sad news. Unfortunately, this week, Ruth Miller passed away earlier on this week. She was responsible for the Unglamorous movement, which was a collection of local punk bands. She got together a load of local punk bands, all female bands of all ages as well, going right up to about 60, maybe even 70, some of the ladies that are in the bands. It's the Unglamorous movement, so a very sad loss. Of course, she started off, her old band was Poe, P-O exclamation mark. She's been part of the local music scene for quite a few decades now. I've interviewed her a few months ago, so you can check out the interview on musicinleicester.co.uk. There's a handy playlist on the right hand side with all our previous interviews, and she's in there. So this one's for you, Ruth. This is her and her band The Verinos and No Time to Form a Band. So that was Ruth Miller in The Verinos and No Time to Form a Band. Unfortunately, I know she was suffering with breast cancer. It's very, very sad news. Let's play a song from one of her bands that she got together. This is Dada Women. I also interviewed Dada Women in one of my shows a few months ago. Here's Dada Women and Hammerhead.
Say something. I'm a fool. Tie me down to the ground. Tie me down to the ground. Tie me down. Tie me down to the ground. Tie me down to the ground. Tie me down. Tie me down.
That was one of the Unglamorous bands, Dada Women. Of course, Unglamorous was a project formed by the late Ruth Miller. She did some really good work there. Currently, there's about 16 punk bands that have been formed with women of all ages, which is great stuff. So she certainly left a mark. I know she had breast cancer, so I guess that contributed to it. Okay, so now it's time for The Mercians and Just Like You.
She opens her eyes from the moment she wakes up, puts on her disguise, a filter and the makeup hiding behind the perfect smile. Why does she feel the need to spend a life online? Something more, something more. And the tears she cries, they come from deeper down inside. Superficial, need to survive. There's something more, something more. 'Cause everybody's trying to find their thing, don't know where they fit in, but we don't realize we're blinded by the lights we let's go. I never knew all the time I spent wasting on my youth. You tell the truth. Am I just like you? 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 Closes his eyes.
That was the Mercians and Just Like You. Sadly, they had their tour bus stolen while they were touring, probably about a month or so ago now. So yeah, they're going for a hard time as well. But having said that, though, they are just about to embark on their headline tour. And soon they're going to be playing Leicester, O2 Academy Leicester, supporting Andrew Cushin on Thursday the 26th of October. That's at the O2 Academy in Leicester, Thursday the 26th of October, supporting Andrew Cushin. And their tour involves, they're gonna go up to Manchester, in Nottingham and Sheffield, all in December, and I'm sure they'll probably have a special gig finishing off here at some point in all that as well, I should imagine. Okay, so that's the Mercians. Great stuff from them. So now it's time for a bit of last week's guests. Here's National Opera and the Scenic Self.
Target pages on the windowsill, memory holes, the antimatter. Step outside for a little thrill, where they find a life that matters. Grasping the days before the fade, unfinished touches now for the future. A spinning wheel down to the drain, leave it for the man for the future. Unpainted faces that have been for years, scared of love, the feet of it. Pull their teeth from their rotted core. The fish will swim as they want for more. The God, the child that you left in school, the hope of self that became
That was National Opera and the Scenic Self, who I spoke to on this very show last week. Okay, so now it's time for this week's interview, where I'm chatting to young singer-songwriter Freya Rose. I do apologise, there's some crackling on her end a little bit all the way through, but I don't think it's too intrusive. But first of all, let's start off with one of her songs, Retrospect.
Hey kid, I know it feels rough right now, but in time, life will come around. And you're tired of the lines of the line. You say it'll get better sometime, but they're right. You see, I was sitting in your shoes for a while, behind glassy eyes that bite. So pick your feet up off the ground and spit it out. Life hits you in the bitter mind and tells you you don't need to. Once you go, oh, you'll know that it takes a bit of time to find the people who will hold you close. Then they won't let go as long as you
That was Retrospect by the incredible indie sad pop connoisseur herself, Freya Rose. Hello there, Freya. How the devil are you today?
Hi, I'm good, thank you.
As you probably realised, I got my introduction. I think it was from your Linktree page, indie sad pop connoisseur. What's that all about then?
Well, I think it's the best way to describe what I do, just indie sad pop with the occasional happy song here and there.
Oh, I see. Okay, brilliant. Thank you so much for joining me today, by the way, here on Live, Local and Loud. Really appreciate you taking the time out. So let's start at the beginning, Freya. Just tell us briefly, how did your musical journey begin and why did you start making music, the lovely music that you do?
Well, I've always played in my bedroom and stuff like that, but it really began when I went to university and joined the Music Society, the ABU Music Society, and that really helped me come out of my shell and trust my instincts more and just explore the kind of music that I wanted to do. And it just sort of went from there, really. Just explored more and recorded more and met more musical friends along the way that influenced me.
Oh, brilliant. So you actually went to DMU University here in sunny Leicester.
Yes, I did.
Excellent. But what made you choose the course in the first place, though, Freya?
Well, I actually studied media because I had no idea what I wanted to do, and then found music along the way and went that direction. And the media helps me promote the stuff, and so it's not a complete waste.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. All right. So, well, absolutely. It's not because you're doing it now. I take it it's you're a part-time musician at the moment, are you?
Yes.
Do you plan to do it full-time at all, or is it always going to be a bit on the side?
Absolutely, it'd be incredible to be able to do it full time if life leads me there.
A lot of hard work, though, between now and then.
A lot of hard work.
Excellent. I take it, Freya, looking at your Facebook page, pink is your favourite colour. Is that right?
Yes, so that obvious, yeah, very much so.
Excellent. Most of your merch seems to be in pink.
Yeah, I think it's really like I used to really dislike pink when I was a kid. A lot of internalized misogyny and being scared of liking things and being made fun of them. So I think I'm really on a journey of like healing my inner child and wearing a lot of pink and frilly dresses.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say we've just played Retrospect. So what was the motivation behind that?
Retrospect is one of my favourite songs. It's really a love letter to younger me, where I had a bit of a sad childhood and wasn't the happiest of kids, but people would always tell me life's going to get better, and I never believed them. So this is just a song to say you just got to hold on because life does actually get better and you'll find people who love you. So it's really special to me.
Absolutely. So your life is obviously a lot better than it was back then.
Yeah, it's just about finding the right people to be around.
Yeah, and I suppose it gives those hope that might find themselves in that position now. It gives them hope that life will get better. That's great stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So what sorts of things in general do you like to write about, Freya?
A lot of my songwriting is very, very personal. I find it hard to write about something that I don't experience. So it's all personal experience. The album talks about insecurities and relationships, and feminism is often brought into the mix. You know, being a woman, it's hard not to talk about the things that you do experience day to day.
I see you live somewhere between Leicester and Northampton. Is that right?
Yeah, so I'm back and forth. I'm mainly based in Northampton at the moment. I used to be mainly just Leicester, so now I'm doing gigs back and forth between the two.
Which town has the best live music scene, would you say, out of the two?
They're so different. It is really difficult. I'd say Leicester's better for the like indie scene if you're like up and coming, and then Northampton has a big wide variety of music, a lot of different genres and influences. It's really what you're into, I think.
Actually, you've got a point there, because Leicester seems to major on a couple of genres like heavy metal and a couple of others. But you're right, there's maybe not as much variety maybe here in sunny Leicester. Did you hear about talking about sunny Leicester? Did you hear about Leicester band EasyJet, Easy Life?
I did. I think it's absolute idiocy. It's just so silly, and Easy Life are incredible. And I hope that this is the end of their journey, and they're just going to change the name up and stick it to them.
Just for people that don't know, EasyJet, that was a slip of my tongue earlier. EasyJet are actually trying to take Leicester band Easy Life to court over the name, over using easy as the first word in the name, which seems a bit ridiculous. Easy Life were going to fight it, but apparently it looks like they're not going to bother now because there's just no way they can win against such a huge company like EasyJet. But my question to you is, Freya, I see there's a Freya Rose, a shoe designer in London. So what would you do if she took you to court over using her name?
I think I'd have to change the name. I haven't got the time or resources, I think I'll just have to maybe just go with Freya or make it.
Well, they might trademark that as well.
Yeah. I mean, maybe just change the spelling.
That's true. Or yeah. Back to you, Freya. Yes. Right. I see your boyfriend's in his own band as well, Henry Webb. Is that a good thing or bad thing? Do you bounce ideas off each other, or what goes on there?
It's honestly the best thing. I think I get so much influence, and I get a lot of influence from him because we live together, and it's just a very musical house where we just bounce ideas off of each other, write songs together. And he actually just helped me write a song the other day about him, so that was a weird one. But it's so nice having someone that just supports you, and we both support and want to do music full time. So yeah, it's a great environment to be in.
So does he write songs about you?
Well, he says that he doesn't, but he definitely does, and then just tries to disguise them.
Oh, I see. Oh, good stuff. Okay, brilliant. So let's play another one of your songs now, Freya. I love this song, by the way. You. Would you like to tell us a little bit about this song?
So speaking of Henry, this is the song that I wrote a very long time ago, just about finally being happy in a relationship. It's actually exclusive on the album. So. Oh.
Wow, that's brilliant. Oh, okay. So it's about Henry himself. Nice one. Okay, brilliant. So thank you very much. And here's the radio exclusive. First time this song has been played on the radio anywhere around the world. It's You by Freya Rose.
Feel unsure, you smile and say I'm yours. No room to feel insecure. Bruised knees and spray I adore. I fully stay. I can hardly wait to see your face. Maybe that's because it's you. Oh, maybe that's because it's you.
That was the radio exclusive of You here on Live, Local and Loud. Freya, what would you say the best thing about being a musician is?
Really, I would just say when someone finds a connection with your music, I've had only a handful of times, but they mean a lot to me each time when someone says that one of my songs like means a lot to them or made them feel something or has helped them. That's really the best thing for me, is that my music can help people and affect people. And yeah, it's a lot of hard work and a lot of money and time, but it's worth it when things like that happen.
Do you actually enjoy performing? I haven't seen you perform yet. Unfortunately, I've missed you at Handmade Festival because I think you were first on, weren't you?
Yeah, I was first on Handmade, and that was one of my first. It was the first performance with my full band, and it was very, very fun. It was a good one. But I'd say my relationship with performing has changed a lot over the years. I used to really dislike it when it was just me and my guitar. I felt quite exposed, and since I've got my band of friends, we've got this incredible big sound, and it just feels like my songs now and my music, and it's a lot more fun. It's so much fun to be playing the songs with everybody.
So you usually play in the band at the moment?
Yeah, so all of my performances now are with my amazing band, and we've got keys and guitar and drums, and for the album launch shows we'll have clarinet and saxophone, and yeah.
Oh, that's good. So in a way, being in a band, do you think it amplifies your music, or does it maybe water down your performance? The reason I ask that is because there's a few local singers I really like locally, like Siobhan Matsey comes to mind, and I really liked her when she was singing on her own because you could really just focus on her voice, and it was a beautiful thing. But then she got a band together, and now there's a voice and there's a load of other things going on, so you get less voice. So I think I preferred her when she was solo. So what do you think about that? Which one do you fall in, do you think?
I think it definitely amplifies my songs. It creates a big cinematic and emotional feel to it, and we make sure to strip it back when it really needs to. So there's a song called Bitter where it's mainly just me and my guitar for a lot of the song, and then it all just sort of swells in towards the end. So I think we get a good balance, because the original appeal of my stuff was just very raw vocals and just me on my own. So I think we balance it quite well.
Oh, okay. All right then. Well, I hope to see you when I see you at your gig at the weekend, which we'll talk about in a moment. But first of all, let's talk about your album now. So you're coming out with a new album.
I am. It's my first ever album, my debut album. It's called Girlhood, and it comes out on the 20th of October.
Excellent. So at the time of airing, that will be tomorrow, Friday the 20th. Brilliant. And are you accompanying it with a gig?
I am, yes. On the 20th, on Friday, I am playing a big celebration of a gig at the Big Difference in Leicester, and we've got Mouse Teeth on support, and it's just going to be a big, fun celebration.
Brilliant. Can't wait for that. Excellent. That'll be fantastic. And the album itself, so Girlhood, is it like a concept album?
So it's about, let me word that better. It discusses mainly the topics of growing up as a woman in a really weird society where we're expected to be everything and nothing at the same time, and you go through a lot of weird experiences as a young girl. So it discusses that, and toxic relationships and insecurities, and it finally comes around to acceptance, because being in your 20s is a weird time where you're growing and changing a lot, and I've sort of accepted that person now, and it just goes through that journey of finding yourself, basically.
Have the songs got to be played in order?
I think I would suggest that you play in order. A lot of them flow into each other, but of course, if you want to add one of those songs to your playlist, they're very different vibes. So if you want Retrospect on your happy playlist and Girlhood on your sad playlist, that's also a good idea.
So with you, Freya, how does the creative process happen? Do you dream up your lyrics overnight, or what goes on there?
It really comes to me at random times. When I was recording this album, I had a big, long period of not being able to write any songs, and then it all just sort of comes to me. But the main process is I sit down with my guitar and I just write some songs. It all just sort of flows into my brain, and then I send some demos over to my producer, Chris Butler. We just sort of bounce ideas off of each other, and the songs transform and become what they are.
Now, I normally ask this question to my local interviewees about the local music scene, but I'll spread it out to nationally. So, who is your favourite artist at the moment? Would you say, Freya?
I think if we're talking in general, out of anyone ever, I would say Dodie is my favourite artist, and she's popular, but she's not a household name, but she's just incredible. So emotionally moving and beautiful orchestral scores in her songs. She is incredible.
Do you do any duets, or if not, who would you like to duet with most, if anybody?
Well, obviously Dodie, but if we talk locally with Leicester, we've obviously got Mouse Teeth on support for the gig, but just doing something there would just be incredible. She's such an incredible artist and does some insanely moving poems, so it'd be fun to get a duet there going. Okay,
that's brilliant. And she's supporting you tomorrow night, so that's brilliant. Will people be able to buy the album tomorrow night at the I was going to say the Cookie at the Big Difference?
Yeah, absolutely. I've got some CDs, proper CDs with lyric booklets and everything that I've designed myself.
Yeah,
so
all in pink. It's all in pink.
Everything is pink.
As are your hoodies, I see.
Yes, I got some limited hoodies that are just going to be at these album gigs. So yeah, get yourself a pink hoodie.
Nice one, definitely. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have to wrap up shortly. But how can people follow you, Freya?
You can find me everywhere on social media as freyarose.mp3, but I'm also on streaming sites just as Freya Rose, and you can buy merch online too if you wish.
Excellent, and hopefully you won't pick up the shoe designer in London, because that's a different Freya Rose. Have you thought about designing shoes?
I haven't, maybe I should get into that.
Yeah.
Pink frilly shoes.
Okay, brilliant. And finally, we're going to play title track from your new album, Girlhood in particular. I guess you've told us what that means pretty much. Anything else you'd like to add about the song before we play it?
It just is about being a girl and having to deal with toxic masculinity. So if you can relate, I hope you like the song.
Excellent. So thank you very much for today's little chat, Freya. And here's Girlhood by Freya Rose.
You say you're infected, excuses tire of
end.
That was me chatting to the wonderful Freya Rose. Can't wait to see her tomorrow night. Let's play a little bit of... Now, this is who we were referring to, who's going to be supporting her tomorrow night. Mouse Teeth is what she's now called. But this is one of her old songs when she went by her own name, Nancy Dawkins. It Seems I'm Falling.
Break my heart, and I'll cry again. I think that's what I need. I'll open up and let you in, make you the air I breathe. I want to fall to pieces, let me fall apart and trample all over my heart. 'Cause when it seems like I'll never heal, that's when I know that I can feel. I want to cry so I can feel alive. I know it's stupid and I know it's dumb. I shouldn't need to hurt to know that I'm not numb. And it's not what I wanted, it seems to be what I need. It's just one of those little things that makes me me. I know that this might scare you away, don't get me wrong. It's not like I don't want you to stay. I just know that one day I'll wake up to realize that I can no longer see that love in your eyes. And I'd rather relish this broken life than see the boredom you'll try to disguise. And I know it's stupid and I know it's dumb. I shouldn't need to hurt to know that I'm not numb. And it's not what I wanted, it seems to be what I need. It's just one of those little things that makes me me. And it seems I'm falling. I tried to fly, and I can hear it calling, and I'll break down and cry. And I know it's stupid and I know it's dumb. I shouldn't need to hurt to know that I'm not numb. And it's not what I wanted, it seems to be what I need. It's just one of those little things that makes me me.
That was Nancy Dawkins and It Seems I'm Falling. She now goes under the name of Mouse Teeth, and she's supporting Freya Rose tomorrow night. Also, we referred to in the interview, we referred to Freya's partner, Henry Webb. So let's go out with one of his songs. It's Henry Webb and the Bootworks and Overgrown.
From the
every time, and I fall head over heels. It occupies my mind, but we both know that you don't feel the same way as do I. And I'm in agony now, it's real. It's eating its way inside. To buy you flowers, that's a start. But when I went to pick you up, it only broke my heart. You double booked your dates again, now I must depart forever, 'cause to walk the streets to shoot down in the dark. Go away. It happens every time, and I fall head over heels. It occupies my mind, but we both know that you don't feel the same way as do I. No, I'm in agony now, it's real. It's eating its way inside, and there I go, out on my own. I'm over.
That was the wonderful Henry Webb and the Bootworks and Overgrown. That brings us to the end of another live Local and Loud with me, Kevin Gaughan. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Don't forget, if you want to see what gigs are going down in Leicestershire, check out our handy gig guide in www.musicinleicester.co.uk. Also, if you want to listen to any previous live Local and Louds and the interviews therein, check out musicinleicester.co.uk and there'll be a handy playlist on the right hand side. So do have a great week, and I shall look forward to seeing you here, Hermitage FM, next Thursday at 5 o'clock.